choke out the spiritually. That's why so many do not attend every service and anything extra that has been set up to help one on their spiritual journey. So do I have to come on Sunday and Wednesday nights or any extra activity on designed to help me spiritually? No, you could be lukewarm without it. Let's read Matthew 7:21 through 27. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, but which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. To go to heaven, you must be a wise builder. To be a wise builder, you must hear and obey. To be a wise builder, we must learn 4 cardinal truths Jesus taught in this parable. The first truth is that all men are builders. What kind of job did Jesus have as he grew up? Mark 6:30 says he was a carpenter. It was a natural transition from building houses or furniture to building lives. Jesus taught that all are building either wisely or foolishly. There is the building of a family through fathers, mothers, and children. There is the building of a reputation at work, school, church, and home. The building of life where there is meaning and purpose or disappointment. And ultimately, the building of a future, either heaven or hell. So how do we know if we are building wisely or foolishly? Well, are you hearing and doing what Jesus said about family, about reputation, about life, about the future? Matthew 7:24 says, Everyone therefore that heareth these words of mine, and doeth them, shall be likened unto the wise man, who built his house upon the rock. James 1:22 through 25 says, But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deluding your own selves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a mirror. For he beholdeth himself, and doeth and goeth away, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But he that looketh into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and so continueth, being not a hearer that forgetteth, but a doer that worketh, this man shall be blessed in his doing. So are you building wisely or foolishly? Another truth is that each builder has a choice of foundations. Building roads and homes are just a few things that must have a solid foundation before building it. Wise men build on solid foundations, foolish on not so solid. Jesus built the church on a solid foundation. Matthew 16:18 says, "It is built on the fact that he is the Son of God." Paul said in 1 Corinthians 3:9-11, "For we are God's fellow workers, ye are God's husbandry, God's building according to the grace of God, which was giving unto man as a wise master builder. I laid a foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let each man take heed how he buildeth thereon. For others' foundation can no man lay that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. We should build our family reputation and future on the same foundation, for there is no other. So how do we do that? Hear and do anything less is foolish. The third truth is that all buildings are tested, whether we like it or not. God will test us to see how strong we are. James says, "Count it all joy, my brethren, when ye fall into manifold temptations, knowing that the providing of our faith worketh patience, and let patience have its perfect work, and ye may be perfect and entire, lacking is nothing," in chapter 1, 2 through 4. Peter says in 1 Peter chapters 1, 6 through 7, wherein ye greatly rejoice, thou now for a little while, if need be, ye have been put to grief in manifold trials, that the proof of your faith, being more precious than gold, that perish, though it was provided by fire, may be found unto prize and glory and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ. There are tests within families, tests of reputation, life, and tests that can and will reflect on our future. In building a house, more than a strong foundation is needed. 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 13 says, "According to the grace of God, which was given unto me, a wise master builder, I laid a foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let each man take heed how he buildeth thereon. But for other foundation can no man lay that which is laid."